Yo, quick video. What I tell y'all? I told y'all this was gonna happen. I made a video a couple months ago predicting this. I predicted that there was gonna be a war between the sysbm and Traveling Bros against the game guys, the game improvement guys. I told y'all they was gonna come at the sysbm and Traveling Bros. I did have somebody sort of push back, talking about, who cares if there's gonna be a war? Why should sysbm care? The whole point of the video was to let you guys know the attacks are gonna come. It was about awareness. I told you so. Yo, Chris, he even predicted some of this. He talking about that the guys that's critical of the Daggle, they're gonna come after the sysbm Traveling Bro type guys. Because they're gonna say, well, I don't like these squirrels, but you guys are worse than the squirrels. And I even made a video about that too. And I went into more detail. Basically, like, the guys that are complaining and criticizing this Daggle, a lot of them you can't even trust. You can't even trust guys that are critical of the Daggle. Because many of them, even though they're critical, talking all this trash about the Daggle, still want to fornicate. They still want to deal with these Daggles. They're not willing to let the Daggle go. Many of them, they just hate how does Daggle act. They don't want to let her go. They just hate how she's behaving. Many of these guys, they still got their mama titty in their mouth. A lot of these guys, they latching on to this hope shit. I peep a lot of these contents in the Black Manosphere, but I wash my hands with a lot of those guys. I've been unsubscribing from a lot of those guys. But I told you this was gonna happen. Y'all need to start watching my videos, my older videos, because I already told y'all what it is. I've been talking about these type of issues, like these so-called select guys, even some of the so-called guys that are critical of the Daggle, even some of them are select guys. Cause let's not get it twisted. Just because a guy is being critical of a Daggle does not mean he's not select. Even some of these select guys complain about these Daggles. See, these select guys, well, so-called select guys, they want to be number one. They still want to be the king. This is what I was telling guys. Like, they need the so-called non-select. They need the so-called nerd, the so-called lame guy, the so-called good guy, the boring guy, the so-called upstanding brother. They need those type of dudes in this market because they want to dominate over the women and they want to dominate over men. They see it's beneath them. They want to be able to cut certain dudes, man. They want to be able to, oh, you like this girl? Since you was in high school, how about this? I'm piping her down. And when I'm done with her, you can get her. Okay, I'm done with her. You can get her now. But she got 2 kids by me. So you can get with her, and I'm going to need you to pay this child support. Be a stepdad and a janitor for my kid. And by the way, you're going to have to accept the fact that I might come back through every now and then to pipe her down. Just because, these hoes out here ain't responding to my rotation. I might come and pipe your girl down. These guys, man, they want to pipe down other dudes' girlfriends, wives and stuff. They want to dominate over other dudes because they benefit off this dysfunction. This is why a lot of times some of these dudes, they are critical of these Daggles. They don't even talk about change. They don't even want things to actually change. They just want things to be better because they benefit from this dysfunction. Things actually change. They can't be about sending a chick home with a wet ass anymore. Or they won't be the guy to get it for free while another guy pays for it. He won't be the top guy. The guy that breathes while the other guy feeds. These guys trying to hate on sysbm, Traveling Bro, because they can't compete in a different market. The bullshit they do with these dysfunctional chicks, it's not necessarily gonna work on these chicks in a different culture because these other cultures, they're more stable and functional than the culture here, especially in the United States. They need certain dudes here. They need that extra hot, that extra rush that's gonna shoot they man juice higher. They need to be able to take advantage of you, be able to pipe your girl down while she's talking on the phone with you. I just saw a TikTok video of this guy. He interviewing this brother and this girl, and he was talking about, do you trust this girl's guy friend? He was like, no. The brother was like, no. And the girl was like tripping because he didn't trust her. So the guy interviewing him told the girl, call your friend right now and tell him that your boyfriend broke up with you. And she was like, all right. She called her boyfriend, and she told her best friend that her boyfriend cheated on her. And her best friend was like, what? Seriously? I knew he was no good for you. Why don't you come on through like old time, let me hit it. And the Rachel or the boyfriend face was like hilarious. He said, really? Again? You belong to the streets. And he walked out. Like, these guys want to be able to do this to certain guys, man. They want power over other guys they see beneath them. This is some BS, man. And then they want to throw guys under the bus because they want to leave and go to a better market. And talking about you just need to have game. Like, you do not need to have game when you're in the better environment and when a culture is more functional. You don't need all that bullshit game, mouthpiece shit. If I had it my way, I'll put all these type dudes, on a remote planet and blow that motherfucker up like Frieza did Planet Vegeta and laugh while I'm doing it. This is why I actually agree with MOT, man. A lot of these dudes just need to be eradicated. Eradication is the solution. That's just a food for thought, though. But these dudes ain't worth our time, man. I just want to tell y'all that I predicted this, so let me know what you think, and I'm out.